Hey vinyl community, it's Michael. Welcome back to Near Wild Heaven. Today's video is going to be more vinyl finds from late August and early September. So let's get started. First one up here is REM Reveal. This came out originally in 2001. It's just been reissued on vinyl finally. And yeah, it's a great album. It's more mellow than their previous stuff. It kind of harks back to the sound they did on Automatic for the People. But really good stuff. The hit song on here was called Imitation of Life. But really good stuff from REM, their 2001 album, Reveal. Up next, this is the Posies, Frosting on the Beater. This originally came out in 1993. This is a 2022 reissue on Music on Vinyl. But this is great. Really good power pop. I believe this band is from the Seattle area. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, I think they are. But anyway, great album. Similar in style to maybe Teenage Fan Club and like Big Star, bands like that. But really good stuff. I really like this one a lot. Posies, Frosting on the Beater. Up next, this is Sunbolt, Straightaways. This originally came out in 1997. This is like alternative country rock. Really good stuff. The leader of this band is named Jay Farrar. Him and Jeff Tweedy were in a band together called Uncle Tupelo. And when they broke up, Jeff Tweedy formed Wilco, and Jay Farrar formed this band, Sunbolt. But this band, they kind of stuck more to the sound that Uncle Tupelo was doing, like I said, alternative country, where Wilco started out that way, but they kind of changed their sound as they went along. But these guys stuck with that country, alternative country rock sound. But really good stuff. If you like maybe the Long Riders, the 80s alternative rock band, and maybe the Byrds, Sweetheart of the Rodeo, you might like this too. You know, check it out. Really good Sunbolt, Straightaways. And up next, this is Lush Spooky. This is originally came out in 1992. This is a recent reissue. I think it just came out this past year, maybe a month ago or so. But yeah, really good stuff. Shoegaze, indie rock, kind of on the mellow side. Similar in style to the band that did Soulvaki. I can't think of their name, or Souvlaki, that's the name of the album. You know who I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah, really good stuff from Lush Spooky from 1992. And up next, this is Tripping Daisy, I Am an Elastic Firecracker. This is really good. It originally came out in 1995, so this is like alternative rock. Really good stuff. I really like the opening track, Rocket Pop, and there's a song on side 2 called Noose that's really good. But really good stuff. It's kind of has a little bit of psych elements in it. but more like 90s alternative rock. Just really good stuff. I really enjoyed this album. Tripping Daisy, I Am an Elastic Firecracker from 1995. And oh yeah, that's music on vinyl reissue too. Up next, AC/DC. This is live at the Cleveland Agora Ballroom, August 27th, 1977. I know in my last video I showed a AC/DC album and I said their albums sound alike and I only needed one, but I saw this and since it's recorded in Cleveland at the Cleveland Agora, I just had to get it. But it's really good. I like this. It's from the Bon Scott era, although the picture on the front has Brian Johnson, and same thing with the picture on the back. He's on there too. But yeah, really good stuff. They do Live Wire, She's Got Balls, Problem Child, High Voltage, The Jack, Baby Please Don't Go, and Rocker. But good stuff from AC/DC, and early performance from the late 70s, recorded in Cleveland. So great stuff. And up next, this is Canned Heat, Hallelujah. This came out in 1968, I believe. Really good kind of blues rock. Everybody knows Canned Heat, a great band from the 60s. They played at Woodstock. They had a bunch of hits, well, a couple of hits anyway, which neither of those hits are on here. But yeah, they got some good stuff on here. Song called Sick 'em Pigs, I'm Her Man, Time Was, Do Not Enter, Big Fat, Get Off My Back, and Down in the Gutter But Free. But yeah, really good. Canned Heat, Hallelujah. I think this is like their third or fourth album. But yeah, really good stuff. Up next, now we go to the 80s. This is The Veil, Surrender. This came out in 1984. This is on a label out of France called Clay Records. But this is really good. 80s alt rock. Similar in style to Susie and the Banshees, but really good stuff. I like this a lot. This song called Twist, Hoax, The Rain, Love in a Dying World, Sway, Pale Horse, Closet Floor, Thy Will, Mannequin, and the title song Surrender. But really good stuff from The Veil. If you like if you like Susie and the Banshees, you might like this. You might want to check this one out. This is The Veil, Surrender from 1984. And up next, this is Velvet Underground. Yes, another Velvet Underground bootleg. This was recorded at the Gymnasium in New York City. This is the original band with John Cale. This was recorded in 1967. But it sounds pretty good for the year that it was recorded. It sounds pretty good. They do a song called I'm Not a Young Man Anymore, which was an unreleased track. I Guess I'm Falling in Love, I'm Waiting for My Man, Run, 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 and side 2 is Sister Ray, which was according to this album jacket, it was the debut performance of Sister Ray. But yeah, really good stuff from the Velvet Underground. I like the way they They got the Peanuts characters as band members of the Velvet Underground. I don't know if you can see that, but pretty good. You got Snoopy as Lou. You got Marcy as Mo Tucker. This is Schroeder as Sterling Morrison. Charlie Brown's sister Sally as Nico. Yeah, Snoopy as Lou. Charlie Brown as Andy Warhol. And Linus as John Cale. But pretty funny, but really good recording. I know there's not a whole lot of recordings with John Cale in the band, so I was like happy to find this. But it's not top notch like soundboard quality or anything, but it is good. It's really good listen. But Velvet Underground live at the Gymnasium in 1967. And up next, I finally found a copy of this. Savoy Brown, Street Corner Talkin'. Yeah, I love Savoy Brown. Trying to get all their albums, at least all their earlier albums. I know sometime like in the late 70s and early 80s, they went through a lot of lineup changes, and that period, their stuff wasn't that good, I don't think. But their earlier stuff, though, from 65 through about 71, 72, pretty good stuff. If you like electric blues, check these guys out if you don't know about them. Savoy Brown, Street Corner Talkin'. And up next, this is Rare Earth, Get Ready. This came out originally in 1969 on the Rare Earth label. Yeah, this is pretty good. I've seen this album around for years. I've heard most of the songs on here, but it's just one of those albums that you always kind of pass by. But this time, the price is only $5, and it's pretty good shape, so I picked it up, and it turns out it's really good. They do a kick-ass version of Tobacco Road, really good. They do the Dave Mason song, Feeling All Right. And then side 2 is a 21-minute and 30-second version of Get Ready. But the old, I think it was Four Tops or the Temptations that did that song originally. But yeah, really good stuff from Rare Earth. Kind of soul, kind of psych, and rock all mixed up together. But really good stuff from Rare Earth. Get Ready from 1969. And up next, this one is Bob Seger System. I think it's Ramblin' Gamblin' Man is the name of the album. But yeah, pretty good stuff. Early Bob Seger. I don't really care for his more commercial stuff that he did in the 70s. I know a lot of people like that, and that's cool, but it just wasn't my thing at the time. But this one's pretty good. It's the hard rock of Ramblin' Gamblin' Man is pretty good. There's some kind of psyche tracks on here. Tales of Lucy Blue, Black Eyed Girl, Dr. Fine, The Last Song. But pretty good stuff from the Bob Seger System. Originally, I think this came out in, I'm not even sure, sometime in the 60s, maybe 69, I'm not sure. But yeah, good stuff from the Bob Seger System, Ramblin' Gamblin' Man. And just a few more here. This is Iggy and the Stooges, Raw Power. This is a EP, bootleg EP. And one side, it's got 4 songs on it. One side has the Stooges themselves doing Raw Power and Head On. And then side 2 is just Iggy and James Williamson doing covers of Purple Haze and I'm Waiting for the Man. But pretty good. This sounds pretty good. I was amazed at the sound. But yeah, when I was in the store looking around and they put this on the turntable, and I was like, whoa, what is this? You know, and they showed it to me, and it was only like 15 bucks, so I picked it up. It sounds pretty good. Kind of unique to have. Iggy and the Stooges, Raw Power EP. And up next, this is Alan Lorber Orchestra, the Lotus Palette. This is really good. I really like this a lot. I saw Dave, the pickup artist, showed this, or he was playing it in the background or something. But yeah, I like this a lot, what I heard on his video, so I ordered it off Discog. And this is, get it out of here, this is a Yellow Label promo on Verb. It says right down there in the corner, you probably can't see it too well, but it says promotional copy, not for sale. But yeah, really good. They use like sitar and the way it's described here says the Alan Lorber Orchestra plays music that is a subtle fusion of raga and pop, a lush instrumental fabric woven of songs include Up, Up and Away, Hang On to a Dream, which I believe is a song by The Nice. Flute Thing was done by the Blues Project. Within You, Without You, the Beatles. And Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds is another Beatles song. And a few instrumentals like, I can't even pronounce these. But yeah, really good stuff. I really enjoyed this a lot. It's something a little bit different than what I usually listen to. But I like the sitar touches on this. It's really good. But yeah, the Lotus Palette by the Alan Lorber Orchestra. Really good stuff. And then finally, the last one here. This is Eric Burdon and the Animals, Every One of Us. This is from 1968. This, of course, was the new lineup. Well, by this time, I think this was like their 3rd or 4th album with this lineup. But, yeah, pretty good. It's not the best album, but it's pretty good. I really enjoy their version of St. James Infirmary. St. James Infirmary. It was originally done by Cab Calloway back in the 30s, and they do a pretty good version of it here too. But yeah, really good stuff. Eric Burdon and the Animals, Every One of Us, from 1968. So, there you go for this week. I hope you enjoyed that. I'd like to thank everyone who subscribed in the last couple of weeks. I'm getting close to 400 subscribers, so that's cool. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're enjoying your upcoming weekend, and everybody take care, and we'll see you later.